Richard Tucker is a civil engineering professor from the University of Texas who took on the challenge to form the Construction Industry Institute when we were suffering terrible cost overruns and not giving safety the attention it deserves. He organized a powerful group of heads of capital projects of owner companies and a few contractor leaders they brought along. Now normally, you don't think of a civil engineering professor in this type of leadership role, but Richard Tucker oozes leadership. He is a uniquely gifted and creative individual who knows how to lead, and what's more, knows how to teach others to lead. Under Richard's leadership, CII has accomplished much for our industry. We are without equal anywhere in the world when it comes to safety, pre-project planning, and project execution. For this distinction, we owe Richard our respect, our gratitude, and for me at least, adoration. Richard, many more people want to sing your praises as you are granted this great ECC honor. Let's hear from just a few of them.
When I look at the criteria for the ECC Achievement Award, it really defines much of who Richard is.
Dr. Richard Tucker is an outstanding engineer, educator, and mentor. And the most outstanding things he's done in his career is to have started CII, Construction Industry Institute.
Think about the personalities that were involved in forming CII 30 years ago. So there's Bob Miller from DuPont, there's Ted Kennedy from BE&K, there's Steve Grody from Brown & Root, there's Lou Garbrick from Texaco. All these Type A personalities and all these Type A companies, yet Richard was able to bring them together.
Dr. Tucker's efforts to create the Construction Industry Institute is the vehicle that put the owners and the contractors together. And it's the first time that they started putting together their own research projects combined to improve the industry overall.
Richard not only founded it, but with the help of many others, has led it for many, many years. And it is an outstanding organization that he's now passed on to others, and they're continuing to make it work. So it is a monumental achievement.
Safety is one of the key areas of where improvement is needed throughout the construction industry. And Richard has taken a leadership role in improving the safety.
For instance, in the CII member companies, their performance have improved 95% in the last 25 years. And so over 100,000 injuries have been prevented. 30,000 of those lost time injuries have been prevented by the CII member companies alone.
We really have quantifiable data to support best practices for the industry. It was Richard that had the vision and the leadership to bring all of this together. And because of him, I think we have an organization that is going to have lasting impact for many generations.
From the perspective of safety, Richard was seminal in the formation of the first research that has led to zero incidents and the concept of we can get to zero.
He's been inducted into the National Academy of Engineering. This represents the top 0.1% of engineers in the profession. So it shows that he's had a tremendous impact. He also started the National Academy of Construction.
And that's an organization that recognizes industry professionals for long service to the industry, many, many accomplishments. And it also creates a repository of expertise about the construction industry in service to the nation.
Today it's grown to 200 individual members. It's an organization of leading figures in the construction industry in this country that have come together to be recognized for their achievements, but also to be a resource for the nation.
He does his thing, he does it in an outstanding way. He helps everyone, he's always there when you need him. You couldn't ask for a better mentor. You couldn't ask for someone more concerned or caring about our industry. And he gives wholeheartedly of his time, his money, and his talent.
Richard's persistence is legendary. He doesn't give up.
Richard is a driven man, and he comes up with an idea and he wants to build enthusiasm around that idea.
Then he talks about how to nourish it and how to get this idea up and streaming, how to move it from local to regional to countrywide to worldwide.
He is one of those individuals, he has a vision, and he has a very high energy to deliver that vision, and I think it rubs off on people.
He really has a strong character. He can mobilize people.
Richard has this ability to teach others to step up and become a leader, and he does this through encouragement.
Richard Tucker is a leader, and he is an inspiration to all the rest of us to follow in his footprints. He's the greatest mentor a young engineer can have.
Just the other day, I was talking to Richard's sister, Inez, and I asked her if she had heard about Richard's award from the ECC organization, and she said she had not. So as I told her about his award, she teared up and said, "Emmett, his father, our father, would be so proud of Richard because you know he didn't finish even high school, and he would be so proud of Richard."
Richard, congratulations on being the recipient of this year's ECC Lifetime Achievement Award.
There's nobody that warrants this award more than you.
Richard, congratulations. Fantastic achievement for a young man from Hereford, Texas.
I'm really delighted to see you get this industry recognition from ECC.
The motto at the University of Texas is "What starts here changes the world." And you have demonstrated that a faculty member can have a tremendous impact on an entire profession.
Congratulations.
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 You well deserve it, my friend.
Congratulations, Dad. You've had a great career and you deserve this.
Well, Richard, as you have just heard, you mean quite a bit to a lot of people. For me, you are my own personal leadership instructor. Dale Carnegie may be more famous, but in my eyes, you tower above him and all others. I'm proud of your accomplishments, grateful for your friendship, and appreciative of your mentoring. Congratulations, Richard, on winning the ECC Lifetime Achievement Award. You are the best man I know.